What's good, everybody? You see us going against Put Hand or 9-4. We're 23-10. I think last time you saw us, we was at like 4 or 5 losses. We've been getting our ass whooped. You hear me? Look, major losers. So I think we lost like 4 or 5 games in a row. You'll see some of them as I'm still editing the videos. And the only reason why I don't just come out and make videos and like just talk shit, because I talk shit about my own team, I don't give a damn, is because I actually want to put some thought behind what I'm trying to say. If I just come out and lash out, somebody could take it the wrong way. You know, it's different to say something about another team that I don't care about. I talk shit about them all day. My own teammates, I talk shit about them all day, but I do have to be careful because sometimes I might say something in a certain way and it's not what I mean. Right? Because for me, at the end of the day, this is just entertainment. This is 2K. It's a stress reliever for me. It's never that personal to where I have to talk about you, your family, or anything personal about you. It's never going to be that deep to me. Right? And there's nothing that I'm gonna say to you that I don't feel like you can say to me. And that's the kind of the beauty of where my team is now. Like, we're all grown men. Things are gonna be said. Feelings, it's gonna happen because even though we don't know each other personally, we have been in each other's lives for at least over a year now. So we can talk shit. Alright, it's okay. I always love getting into it with Cincy because I'm telling you, when I met Cincy, he was kind of shy, didn't really talk much. You would never really hear his voice in the chat. Now, Cincy is the main one that'll get on somebody's ass when they fucking up. And I love that, the growth that I experienced over the years. So, with us being in this massive losing slump the way we have, I was trying to figure out what the hell the problem was. To me, I always say the problem is defense. Like, I understand missed shots. I understand the team playing good defense against us. I understand the team being better than us. Those are the correct way to lose. But what I cannot get up behind is the number one thing that you can control no matter what, and that's how you play defense. I have never seen a team of us give up so many threes. Since we all been a unit and everything, I've never seen us give up this many threes. The whole reason of being the same size and switching is to prevent teams from shooting threes. We understand that in the pick and roll, they can throw it down to the big and he can score. That's fine. That motherfucker can score 100 points for all I care. And that's easier to say when that's not the person, that's not your matchup, but that's the game plan. Don't let them beat us with threes, and we'll get threes on our end. Because the honest to God truth is, when we play 2K and everything, no matter what style you run, it's all the same shit. Like, all of it's the same shit. You have some type of threat that's damn near guaranteed to score an easy point every single time, and you're gonna overplay that so much that you're gonna give up threes. Think about the pick and roll. If that big man rolls down to the rim unbothered, untouched, and he's just constantly dunking it, you're gonna adjust to try to prevent him from dunking the basketball. As soon as you do that, you're going to give up three after three after three to the point where they're going to throw it up. He's going to get an offensive rebound and kick it out for a wide open three. My strategy is no different. If I go by and dunk it and get another dunk and get another dunk and get another dunk, eventually the defense is going to adjust to try to prevent me from getting the easy dunk. As soon as they do that, you wide open for three. You wide open for three. Hey, you right there. You take it 3-2. It's the same shit. But the only thing that's been working for us as of late is I actually had to switch what I was doing, right? So coming into this year, I was not supposed to be guarding the ball. We got locks now. I normally used to. I mean, I've been doing all that for years, but I figured I was at a point where I ain't had to do it anymore. But what I'm starting to realize is it's not really about who's defending the other team's point guard, because everybody got their own way of doing it. But as far as a systematic strategy on how to do it, it's just better when I defend the ball. I don't have to tell myself the principles that I have on playing defense because I already know them. And I just apply that. And for some reason, when I'm guarding the ball, everybody else play the way they're supposed to play. I don't know what it is. I don't know how that changed the dynamic. I mean, we literally went from losing, just giving up threes. And I don't even think people read the fine print. I told my teammates a long time ago, if we go against any team and that point guard or that primary playmaker has 30 points and 10 assists, we lost the game. Like, we lost that game. There, you don't have to look at the scorecard at the end of that. If he had 30 points, which I'm fine with him getting 30 points, I'm fine with him getting 10 assists. He can't get both. The 10 assists hurt far more than the 30 points, I'm telling you. If he makes 10 threes, that's great on him. He's a phenomenal shooter. He was going to be tough to guard no matter who was guarding the motherfucker. But he can't get 10 threes and 10 assists. There's a stat called points accounted for. Right? If you just saying 10 points is worth, I mean, those 10 assists is worth 2 points apiece. That's 20 points right there. That point guard would be responsible for 50 points by himself. And I know for damn sure some of those shots gonna be 3 balls. So, the way you defend, it's just to try to make it tough on him to where he's either trying to make somebody else become the playmaker, or he's taking tough contested shots. You see me, I don't ever fight to really try to defend that motherfucker. If he come my way, cool. If he don't want me to guard him, he's gonna play away from me. That's fine too. That means somebody else has to step up there and guard him for 5 to 7 seconds. You know, just try to stay in his face as best as possible, and we'll just try to be in position to get the rebound. Simple as that. Now, I don't know if anybody noticed this, but when the game started, who the fuck is Deja Clan? Like, all this, I seen Deja Vu, Deja Board. I can't remember all of them. Y'all can either go back and look, or y'all can see it at the end of the night. Who is Deja Clan? Everybody had Deja in their name. And I know it's a clan because they had 4 Xbox niggas, and the center was the only person from the PlayStation side. So that means, like, either they're bigger than what I would know them to be. Now, if they started on Xbox side, that's probably why I don't know who they are. All right, I'm a PlayStation. But yeah, I'm thinking Deja Vu, Deja Board, Deja Snacks. Like, who is these niggas? No, for real. Like, somebody tell me, who is these niggas, bro? And the reason why I ask is because I'm a fan of 2K, great 2K play. Like, teams that play really well. I'm a fan. So if I see a team that has a style, or the point guard plays a certain way, and I like the way, like, the team chemistry is, how everybody's playing together, I want to see more content. And the number one problem I have with people putting YT at the end of their name, or putting TV at the end of their name, like they got a Twitch channel, is that when you go to these guys' pages, they don't ever be streaming. Like, how is it that you're running games for the day, you put that in your name, and you don't never produce no videos, you don't never stream live, you don't never have no content for people to go look at? Like, if you're trying to grow in that media space, Like for me, if I want to continually grow on YouTube, I have to continually make content, try to be better every time I make the content, but I have to keep producing it so more people will want to watch my content. Does that not make sense? Or am I missing something? Now, of course, you can do it the other way, which is pay for fake views and shit like that. Like, they literally have a thing where you can buy views and likes and follows and all that stuff. And it be from real people, but they don't really be watching the content. Like, they'll take something from the title, put that in the comments, and they get paid for it. It ain't real subscribers or nothing like that. And 2K has an algorithm to figure out, you know, if your channel didn't steadily grow on views, or they don't have a video that blew up, they gonna find out that this shit fake any goddamn way. But like, I just thought it'd be funny because we be playing against some of these teams, and they be streaming or whatnot, but you go back and try to watch the game, you can't ever watch the game. They don't archive their videos. Like what are you doing? Do you actually plan to grow on that space, or like what are you using to get better? Like me, these games that you see me put out, I use these to show my team how to get better. All right, this is what we're seeing all the time. This is how they running this pick and roll. This is how I want you to hedge. On this, I want you to go here and I want you to go there. This is why I make the video. This is where you get better. I don't know how other teams do it. Where's your film study? All right, and it's not just the games that you lose that you try to get better. The games you win, you want to get better too, because it's like, if you can find something that's working, let's see how consistent this thing could be. How do you think we came up with the give and go? Like, we call it ace, people might call it something else, but how do you think we got that good at it? We was playing, it was consistently working for a particular group of people. We tried it in 3v3, tried it in the rec, then we started trying it against other teams. And we got to a point where if we know the team is going to play this right here, this is going to work against it. Same thing. Okay, why do we run 5 out? Because if most teams run 2-3, 5 out beats 2-3 100% of the time. Meaning you're going to get a great shot every single time they are in this particular zone. You know, film study. So I'm looking for Deja Clan, and it looks like they got like a little decent thing going on. Ain't like I'm hating on it or nothing. I just want to know who they are. But they don't have no content out there. And then, like I said, this game right here, it's a pretty good game. They was 9-4. I mean, we got more losses than we should have, but we still have a decent record. We're above 500 by a good 10 games. And I want to see what they say about us, because that's a part of film study too. Because if I can hear that communication and see what they're doing in the 2-3 zone, which actually they played 3-2 zone this game, but I can just hear that communication to see what they were saying, it gives me insight on to better how I want to attack next time we see this particular defense. And people try to be so stingy with the information, which is, it doesn't make any sense. Like me, I have so much content out here on my team and everything. If you just watch like 2 or 3 videos, you'll know every play we got, everything that everybody's capable of. Now, you figuring 5 out, everybody can shoot. Same way, if I figure you sitting in the corner or you sitting on that wing, we figure you can shoot. You wouldn't be out there if you couldn't shoot. So that's like an automatic thing that everybody knows. But how good of a shooter are you? Are you that shooter that is like, damn, I can't leave you for a split second? Or are you that shooter, if I flinch at you a little bit, you're going to pass the ball back to the point guard, you're not going to be that big of a threat to score? Now, sure, everybody can make that wide open ass shot, but can you make the shot when the defender back off just a little bit and he gave you too much space? Just a little bit, not a lot at all, just a tiny little bit. Or can you see when he just didn't put his hand up? Can you make that shot? Some people can. A lot of people can't. I played these teams so many times that once I see that all you can do is get the ball back to the point guard, like that nigga gonna talk about your mama if you don't give him that ball back or if you miss that shot, it's a wrap from there. Because all I gotta do now is just force you to get the ball. I know you're not gonna beat us. Even with the center, like the reason why we can sit there and let the center score as many points as he wants to is because I have not seen a team yet that is going to allow the center to score 30 points. I have not seen it yet. There's no team that's operating off of a post score. Like, there's no Nikola Jokic's out there. There's none. But I'm waiting for the time to see a team that's gonna have like a Shaq or something like that, who's actually going to try to score the ball damn near every single time. You know how everybody does that post up and they just get the contact dunk right at the rim? I'm waiting for the team that's gonna allow that center to do that 30 times in a game. Because to me, honestly, that would be the toughest team to beat. Somebody that's so unstoppable, like they got like a 99 standing dunk, 99 strength, and they're just gonna dunk it every single time, like to the point where we have to go double team, gotta try to get the ball out of his hands. And he'll sit there and he have like a 90 pass accuracy, so as soon as you fuck up, he can dot the wide open man every single time. Kind of like the Houston Rockets. That's what I'm waiting to see, but there's no team that does it. All these, a center can't bring the ball up the court, he'll get ripped. You talking about 99 steal across the board, you got 299 steals coming at you, he'll get ripped. So the only way he can even catch the ball is if the point guard bring it up and give it to him. Once we see that, I mean, you can only catch the ball so far down the rim. Like, we're going to push you out. Before you even catch it, you're going to get double teamed so that you won't be able to stand by the rim. And at the point your team start taking bad shots, you ain't going to get every single rebound. You're going to get a lot of them, but you ain't going to get all the fucking rebounds. So I'm waiting to see that team like that and see how much better or worse that team plays. We're in the fourth quarter. It's a tight ball game. It was going back and forth. But the great part about where we at in this game is we're just waiting for them to make the mistake. Right there, that was the mistake. like, that shot right there. If you notice on the pick and roll, I never fight the screen. Right? If you set a screen on me, I'm never going through that motherfucker. And I think that was the problem with how everybody else was defending it. You know, if you got a lockdown and you got Hall of Fame pick dodger, instead of playing it the way that I play it, like, watch, I'm not going through this screen. If it hits me, I would have just rolled down with the big. If the screen never touches me, then I just go over the top. And it's just, for the underneath man, you just got to see the same thing I see. Like, if I get hit by the screen, just know I'm going underneath it. I'm never going over the top of the screen. Never. The only time I'm going over is if I don't get touched. So if he's screaming and he touched me right there, I'm going down to get the board. Which is why you see a little bit of confusion sometimes. I'm never, ever going through the damn screen. If that screen hit, I'm rolling down with the big. If the screen don't touch me, then I'm still where I was. It's simple as that. If you fight over that screen and keep fighting over the screen, that point guard is going to fuck you up 100% of the time. 100% of the time. So right here, the double screen come, you say, I don't fight none of that. I just stay on my side. They try to screen again, fuck it, we switch here. This is how I prevent it. Screen there, you see me, I roll down with the big. These are the things that I'm doing to help the team win. Like I said, they kick it out, cool, we're going to get the board. So these are the things I'm doing every single possession, which is why it changed the way we was defending altogether. Because now we're in position, we can actually contest the three-point shot. And that's all she wrote from there. And we was not playing it like that when I put somebody else as the lock. And that's just because I haven't been there. I haven't been able to tell them, yo, play it like this. And then on top of that, like I said, if you got like 99 steal or a very high block or something, you're going to try to do those things. Right? You're going to try to do those things. Soon as that crossover across your face, you're reaching at it. As soon as something go in the paint, you chasing it down. Like, it's a natural thing. That's what you made your build for. Which is why you have to just learn how to pace it. Go according to the game plan, because you're still going to be able to get steals and do other things. You're still going to be able to pressure the ball a certain way. But if everybody plays that way, plays ultra aggressive like that, I mean, it's just not going to be good for anybody involved. You have to play according to team's game plan and team style. This particular game, I got 34 points, 10 assists. So, like I said, if your point guard get 30 and 10, you should win the game. I mean, that's why, when I say we've been losing, I had a game, I had like 24 points and 17 assists, and we still was losing. Why? Because we're giving up 3 after 3 after 3. Since making this defensive switch, this defensive adjustment, we've been good money. You know, getting back into the win column, everybody playing with confidence. And what sucks for me is that, like, now that this 5 is playing this way, it's like if you substitute a couple other people who ain't with the program, who ain't trying to play like this, then we're going to be back to square one. So I have to be mindful, set the tone, be like, okay, I'm going to defend this guy. And whoever is playing that day, we going to play it the way we know how to play. And now that I'm back doing this for the team, I wonder how it's going to be once like Loco and when I have certain other people out there, when King play with me. Because the sad part is I didn't play with King like 5-6 times. I ain't won with King, who's normally my shooting guard. I have not won with the nigga. And it makes me look bad because he's telling me I need to shoot the ball when we're playing some of these other games. And I'm telling you, it was never that. We're not playing defense. But anyway, this was a great game. I want to see more of these teams actually streaming so we can watch the game back. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. I appreciate all the love and support, man. I'm going to keep grinding. I'm out.